Okay, so one of the questions that I'll get a lot is how exactly do you go about having a conversation or learning anything through Twitter if you're only allowed to use 140 characters? But one of the things that a lot of people do is they will use embedded links. So let's scroll down here so we can find an embedded link. Here's one on HuffPost Education. First grader in Texas had to sit on the floor for weeks, whatever. We just click on that and it'll take us to that article. Now you might ask, okay, so I'm in the middle of a tweet chat or I don't have time to sit and read every good article that comes across my Twitter feed. What do I do? Well, you have some options there. You can actually go up here. This is on Chrome, so it might be different on some other things. But in Chrome, all you do is hit the star and that will add to your bookmarks. There's a couple of things that I use in order to save articles that I'm interested in. One of those is called paper.li. If I go to paper.li, I keep that in my toolbar so it's there all the time. And paper.li will take that article. Here's the article we're looking at. Why one first grader had to sit on the floor for weeks. And I'll put it in my paper, the paper dog. And it'll put it under the subcategory of education. And all I have to do then is click add to paper. At the end of every day, my paper publishes, and in that paper has every link that I bookmarked that way, and it also has any link that came through my Twitter feed. So if there's something that I missed, I can go read through the paper and read the articles that I want to read. Another one is called Instapaper, and I also have that bookmarked here. So all I have to do is click this read later, and it automatically saves it into my Instapaper. So I just go to my Instapaper, read the articles I want. When I'm done, I just can delete them. So a link, if I'm going to post a link, what I want to do, let's get back to my Twitter here, is let's say that I found an article here. All right, this is Vicki Davis, the complete guide. And look how long that is. That is a huge link right there. Let's copy it. Let's go Control C. Come back here to our Twitter feed. Go over to Compose. And when we put it in there, that's an old one. When we put it in there, Control V, boy, it looks like it's all of my 140 characters already used up. But if you look down here at this spot, it says 118. So really, I've only used 22 characters. It automatically shortens the URL so that you don't use up all your characters. I'm not going to tweet that. I like to write something if I'm going to tweet, but I'll show you. So URL shorteners are important. And as you saw on the Twitter app, they're already built in. Hootsuite also has them already built in. One thing that is a little controversial is a lot of the URL shorteners have this suffix that's ly. That means they come from Libya. So on this one, if I paste that same, I'm sorry, I can't paste it there. So I will paste it down here where the link is. You see the little link there? I'll paste it right there. Then hit shrink, and it'll automatically shrink it and put it up in there. So if you don't like LI, you don't want to support Libya. Not that I don't think it matters, but there are some other options. You can go to al.li, which is actually in Liechtenstein. Close that again, shrink it. And it's actually going to take you to the same place, even though it's two different shortened URLs. The same thing happens in TweetDeck. TweetDeck uses the automatic, just like Twitter. See again, 118 characters, so we've only used 22 of our characters. Twitter and TweetDeck use t.co. .co means that comes through a server in Colombia, if that's okay with you. Tweet chat has its own URL shortener. So if we're again in our PA Ed chat, got a hashtag PA Ed chat, and we want to share that link that we've been playing with here. The difference here is you got to put it down in the URL shortener. Hit Control V, shorten, and it'll put it up there for you. All right. So that's a way that you can add content to your tweets without using up all your characters. It's also a good way to keep and aggregate your links that you're interested in going back to read.